So welcome to all of you. Last time we have seen how to solve double integral by using the polar coordinates. We have some examples. So last we have seen this problem. So in the last video we missed some part of this problem. Okay. So see, this problem is what you have the double integral over r sine of x square plus y square dA, where r is the region in the first quadrant between the circles whose radius is 1 and 3 and having center at the origin. So now see, x square plus y square is there and your region is the circular region. So we can solve this problem with the help of the polar coordinates, right? So put x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta and this, right? So then your integral becomes what? You are in the first quadrant, that means your theta is 0 to pi by 2. And radius is what? The two circles are there. Their radius is 1 and 3. That means what? Your region of the integration is lies between the circle whose radius is 1 and radius is 3. So that means the limit of r is what? 0 is. Okay. So now here what? R square twice r. So we can apply this formula, sin of f of x is f prime x. So is minus cos of, just like an integration of the sine. Okay. Now your sin r square is there and see here r square, r is there now. So that means what? Derivative r square you can manage here by divide and multiply by 2. So half will be here and this is what? Sin of r square. This is of the form sin of something into derivative of something. So integration is minus minus the integration, that means what? Minus cos of something, whatever that. So this is what? 1/2 minus cos of r square. So this 1 2 3. So 3 square. So what is this 3 square? So 3 square should be, this is not 8 actually, this is 9. This is 9. Okay, so 9 minus this is what? Minus cos, and minus minus become plus 1. This is what? Cos 8, cos 9. Okay, cos 9. So this is pi by 4. So this is what? This is constant. So its integration is theta. So 0 to pi by 2 this. Okay. We'll take the next problem. We'll take the next problem. Evaluate double integral over r e raised to minus x square minus y square dA, where r is the region, bounded by the semicircle x is equal to root of 4 minus y square and the y-axis So solution, let r is equal to this. Okay, where r is. Now this is a semicircle. See, this is your circle is what? X square plus y square is equal to 4. Okay, so this is your x square plus y square is equal to 4, and it is a semicircle by y-axis. This is your y-axis, and that means this is your region. This is your region of the integration. Okay. So now, what is the? So this is r is equal to, your region of the integration is this. Okay. That means what? Your theta is from this to this. Okay. So now your theta is what? Here then minus pi by 2 here, and this is your pi by 2. Okay. So theta. So theta, range of theta is what? Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, because this is rotation like this. Okay. So you have taken anti-clockwise rotation. Anti-clockwise. So therefore it is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 now. Okay. So now then Radius is what? 0 to 2, no problem for radius. So e raised to minus r square, r dr d theta. Again see that this is f of x, integration of e raised to f of x into f dash x is equal to e raised to f of x. Right? So we'll apply that formula. You don't see here, this is only function of r, so you may separate this what? Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 theta. Directly you can write this. And this is what here I can write here minus 1 upon 2, minus 1 upon 2, 0 to 2 e raised to minus r square minus twice r dr. I can write this. Okay. See here minus half and this what? This becomes plus r, and this is e raised to f of x into this is f dash x, right? So that means this is what then. So I can write minus half here, no problem here. So theta minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 into e raised to minus r square 0 to 2. Okay, so this is equal to minus 1 half. Okay, what is this? Pi by 2. Pi by 2 minus pi by 2 is plus pi by 2. Is plus pi by 2 into. So e raised to minus 4 minus 1. Minus 1. E raised to 0 is 1. Okay. So this is what? Pi by 2 plus pi by 2 is pi. Is pi. Okay. So this is what? Pi by 2 to 1 minus e raised to minus 4. I can write this minus 1 sign shifted to here. Okay. Minus sign is shifted here. Next. Evaluate. So very easy. If you apply the formula e raised to f of x into f prime x, so if you apply that formula, then the problem is easy. Otherwise, you have to use the substitution in terms of u, v, then you have to change the limits. You have to do a lot of calculations then, right? So directly you can apply the formula e raised to integration of e raised to f of x into f prime x is dx is same as e raised to f of x. Okay. So here we are seeing a finite integration. No problem for to add the constant of the integration. So we will not add the constant of the integration here because this is a finite integration. Okay. So evaluate double integral over r cos of root of x square plus y square dA where r is the disk with center at the origin and radius 2 and radius 2. Solution. Let I is equal to this. Okay. Now, what is R is the disk with center at the origin and radius. So R is the full disk. Full disk means what? So this is what? This is the circle. Center at origin means this is the circle. This is your x-axis. This is your y-axis. Okay. Now we have to consider this means what? All the parts inside the circle, including the circle also. Okay. Now this is your disk. So here what is? So put x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta. So therefore dA is equal to r dr d theta. Okay. So therefore I is equal to. What are the limits of theta? We have taken the full. This is what? One complete rotation. So your theta is 0 to 2 pi. Now radius is what? 2. That means your range of radius is what? 0 to 2. Cos of root of x square plus y square. X square plus y square is r square, and root of r square is r. So this is cos r into r dr d theta. Okay. So I can write this as, see, this is only the function of r, no function of theta. So I can separate this integration because this is the product of two functions, right? Explicitly function of r and function of theta. So I can write the separate integration from theta and r. So 0 to 2 r cos r dr. Now this part you can easily integrate. Now here what, their substitution is not available now here. It is not of the form cos of something into derivative of something like this. So you need to apply here by part because substitution is not available. So we'll apply the by part called the finite integration. Now this is what, this is 0 to 2 pi theta means what, this is what, theta 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so I write by part in the curly bracket because you know that in the for the by part there are two terms. Okay, so I will by part. So here what, LRATE. So that means what, the first this is the product of two functions. So R is the algebraic function and cos is trigonometry. So you have to use this LRATE rule. Okay, so L means logarithm. Logarithm is not there. Inverse function is not there. Algebraic function is there. So R is there. So we'll take R outside the integration. Then this is what, cos of R dr. Okay, so this limit is what, 0 to 2 minus integration 0 to 2 d by dr of R, integration of cos R dr, and this product we have to integrate with respect to R curly bracket complete. So this is what, 2 pi. I write the square bracket. Okay, so now this is what, this is R. Okay, so you have to write this R. Integration of cos R is sin R. Integration of cos R is sin R, right? Because the derivative of sin R is cos R. Okay, so then this is what, 0 to 2 minus 0 to 2. Derivative of R is 1. Integration of cos R is sin R. So sin R dr. Okay. Now we'll put here. So this is 2 pi. So this is what, twice sin 2. Twice sin 2. If you put R is equal to 0, then it is 0. So minus integration of sin R is minus cos R. Minus cos R 0 to 2. So this is 2 pi 2 sin 2 minus. So I will put here minus cos 2. Then cos 0 is 1. So minus 1 minus becomes plus 1. Okay. So this is what, 2 pi 2 sin 2 plus cos 2 minus 1. This is your required answer. Okay, so we'll take next problem. Evaluate double integral over R. Evaluate double integral over R. Tan inverse of y by x. Tan inverse of y by x dA, where R is equal to set of all xy such that 1 less than equal to x square plus y square less than or equal to 4, 0 less than equal to y less than or equal to x. Okay, solution. Let I is equal to this. Now here what? X square plus y square less than 4 and this like this, right? So we'll use the substitution polar form. 4 x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta. So your d is what? R dr d theta. Okay. Now your r is this. That means here what? X square plus y square is r square, right? So 1 is less than equal to r square is less than r is less than 4. Imply that your r is always positive, less than equal to, right? So you get the limit of r now here easily, right? So now y is less than x, y is less than equal to x. So y means what? This is r sin theta less than equal to r cos theta, right? So that means r and get cancel and sin theta upon cos theta, that is tan theta. tan theta less than equal to 1. Tan theta is less than equal to 1. Okay. So that means what here? Theta less than equal to pi by 4. Pi by 4. That means your theta is 0 to pi by 4. Okay. So we write I is equal to 0 to pi by 4. 1 to 2 tan inverse of, see, y by x. Y is what? R, okay, we'll write this. R sin theta upon R cos theta. dA is what? R dr d theta. Okay. So now this is what? 0 to pi by 4. 1 to 2 tan inverse of tan theta R dr d theta. So this is what? 0 to pi by 4. 1 to 2 tan inverse, this is what? Theta into R dr d theta. Now see, R theta and dr, they are the product. I can separate the integration like this. Pi by 4 theta d theta. 1 to 2 R dr. Okay. So the integration of theta is what? Theta square by 2. And this is what? Pi by 4. And this is what? R square by 2. Okay. R square by 2. Then, so here no need to put a lower limit, because if you put theta is equal to 0 everything, we have to put the upper limit only. So this is what? Pi square by 16 upon 2 means 32. Pi square by 32. This is what? So 4 square is 16 and upon 2 is there. 16 into 2 is this. Okay. So this limit is what? 1 to 2 now. Okay. So if you put r is equal to 2, so then this is 2 square upon 2 is 2. Then minus, you have to put r is equal to 1 is half. Is half. So what is this? This is what? 5. This is 4 minus 1. That means what here? 3 pi square by 64. 3 pi square by 64 is your required answer. Okay. Okay, we'll take one more problem. Evaluate double integral over r x dA where r is the region is the first quadrant that lies between the circles x square plus y square is equal to 4 and x square plus y square is equal to twice x. Okay. So here what? The important thing is what? You have to write the proper limits of theta and r. This part is crucial. Once we get the proper limit of r and theta, then the problem becomes very easy. Okay. So no problem for to integrate this one. So one thing is important here. We must have to write the proper limit of r and theta. This part is only the crucial part here is the polar form. So solution. Let I equal to this. Okay, now see, both are the circles. We write these circles in this circle in the standard form for this is what? Y square is equal to 4 and so here what? Instead of this, so we have to write the limit of theta now here. Okay, so I write this limit integral. This is what? X square minus twice x. Okay, so x square minus twice x plus y square is equal to 0. I can write this is what? X minus 1 bracket square. Okay, so here we get minus twice x. Okay, I will write this plus y square everything. Now see here, if you expand this, what we get? X square minus twice x plus 1. But the plus 1 is not there, so we write here plus 1 there, 1 here. So if we simplify this, see 1 get cancelled there, right? You get this one. Okay, so that means this is the circle having center at 1 0. Okay, so we will draw the figure now so that you will understand this. Now this is a circle with radius 2 now. radius 2. So I will draw this circle, center, radius. This is what? 2, 0. This is 0, 2. Okay. So we are in first quadrant, so don't bother about the other part. So this 1, 0, 1 is here now. That means this is your circle. This is your circle. This is what? 1, 0. This is your circle is what? X minus 1 bracket square plus y square is equal to 1. Okay. So now your region of the integration is bounded by the circle. This is your region of the integration. Bounded by two circles now. In the first part. Note that this is not. This is the region bounded by this circle and this circle only then. Okay. So this will be what? Bounded by two circles now here. So here what? Axis is not given to you. Axis is not given, x-axis. Okay. If x-axis is given and the circle, then this will be your region. Okay. But this region is only bounded by the x-axis and the circle, this x minus 1. Okay. So you have to take this. Okay. So here what? The limits of r is what? Obviously you can check the limits of r. Here what? 0 to 2 here. Okay. So limits of r is 0 to 2 here. So no problem for limits of r now here. But you need to check the limit of theta also. It is what? 0 to pi by 2. Limits of theta is also 0 to pi by 2. Okay. So limits of theta is 0 to pi by 2. No problem. Okay. So we have to check the limits of r down here. So this part is not there now. If you consider limits of theta is 0 to pi by 2 and limits of r is what? 0 to 2, then this part is also included there. You have to drop this. You have to drop this. Okay. So that means what? This is your x-axis. This is your y-axis. So suppose this is r and this axis is theta now there. Okay. So then if you draw this to be parallel to this, then problem arises. Okay. So now here what? You have to find the limits of r now. So with the help of this one, I will find the limits of r now. So this is what? R square is equal to 2 r. So theta x is what? Cos theta. X is cos theta. Okay. So r get cancelled because r is not equal to 0. R is equal to 2 cos theta. R is equal to 2 cos theta. Okay. So that means what? Your lower limit is what? 2 cos theta and your upper limit is what? Is 2 now. Okay. So I write the integration now here. R is equal to 0 to pi by 2. So lower limit is what? 2 cos theta and your upper limit, you know, this is what? 2 now. 2. So x is what? R cos theta. R dr d theta. Now see here, it is the product of the function of r and theta, but these limits are the function of theta. So you cannot write this as a product of the integration now. You cannot split into the product, okay? Because these limits are in terms of theta now. So we solve this integral, so then you will get the required solution there. Okay, so we have to solve this integration only. So this is equal to 0 to pi by 2. 2 cos theta to 2. So this is what? R square cos theta dr d theta. Okay. So this is 0 to pi by 2. We'll integrate. This is what? R cube by 3. R cube by 3 cos theta. So 2 cos theta to 2 into d theta. Okay. So this is equal to 0 to pi by 2. So we put upper limit 2 cube means what? 8. 8 by 3 cos theta minus, you have to put 2 cos theta into r. 2 cube means this is again 8 by 3 cos cube theta into cos. So this is cos to the power 4. 8 by 3 cos to the power 4 theta cos to the power 4 theta d theta. Okay. So now cos to the power 4, only problem is what? Cos to the power 4. Integration of cos to the power 4. How to integrate cos to the power 4 now? So now see, this 8 by 3 cos theta easily you can integrate it. Only problem of cos to the power 4. So how will we write this like? So this is what? I can take 8 by 3 common, no problem here. So then 0 to, okay, so we cannot integrate directly. So first we will write this what? 0 to pi by 2. So this is what? Cos theta. Cos theta minus, I can write this is what? Cos theta, cos square theta square. Okay, so this is what d theta. So this is what 8 by 3, 0 to pi by 2. This is cos theta minus, I can write this is 1 by 4, and this is what 2 cos square theta, 2 cos square theta square d theta. Okay, so this is what 8 by 3, 0 to pi by 2 cos theta minus 1 by 4. So this is, see how we are adjusting this. You know that 2 cos square theta, 2 cos square theta is 1 plus cos 2 theta. Okay, so we'll apply that 1 plus cos 2 theta, 1 plus cos 2 theta square d theta. Again we will simplify this. This is what 8 by 3, 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2 cos theta minus 1 by 4. We'll expand this. This is what 1 plus 2 cos theta, 2 cos 2 theta plus cos square 2 theta, cos square 2 theta d theta, d theta. So 8 by 3, 0 to pi by 2 integration cos theta. I will separate this minus 1 by 4, minus 1 by 4 minus 1 half cos 2 theta minus 1 by 4. I can write this is 1 by 2 cos square 2 theta d theta. Okay, I can write this is minus 1 by 4. I can write that is 1 by 8 now. So this is what 8 by 3, 0 to pi by 2 cos theta minus 1 by 4 minus 1 half cos 2 theta minus 1 by 8. Okay, so I can write this 2 cos square theta is what? 1 plus cos theta. You have to double that one. 1 plus cos 4 theta. Okay, so this is. Now each term is integrable, so we can integrate it. Each term is integrable now. So we can open this bracket and we can integrate directly. This is what 8 by 3. Cos theta is sin theta now. Minus, I will just theta by 4. We will simplify later on this word. Minus 1 half sin 2 theta upon 2. Minus 8 theta by 8 now here. Minus 1 by 8 sin 4 theta upon 4. Okay. So then this limit is what? 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2. Okay. So only you have to put the upper limit. If you put the lower limit, it is 0 now. Okay. So now this is what? 8 by 3. So sin theta, sin pi by 2 is 1. So this is what? Minus pi by 8 now. Minus pi by 8. So minus C here. If you put theta is equal to pi by 2, then this is twice. So this is pi. It will be 0 now here. So only I have to put here minus pi by 16 now. Minus pi by 16. Now again here what? This is 0 now. Because what? This is sin 2 pi, 0. Only at this one. Okay. So this is what? 8 by 3. So 1 minus. So if you multiply this is what? 3 pi by 16 now. 3 pi by 16 is the required answer. Okay. So if you multiply this is what, then 8 by 3 minus. So this what? 8 so this is pi by 2. This will be simple. Right? So 8 by 3 minus pi by 2. Or you make it this as it is now here. You make it this as it is. Okay. No problem for this. I hope that you understand this one. Okay. Now we solve one more problem and then we will talk. Okay. So we will solve one more problem on the polar form now. Evaluate the double integral by converting the polar coordinate. The command is given here. What? Evaluate the iterated integral by converting to polar coordinate two polar coordinates. Okay, so 0 to a minus root of x square minus y square to 0 x square y dx dy dx dy. Okay, solution. Let I is equal to this. I will take this I is equal to this. Okay. Now see here the region of the integration. The region of the integration. I will say R integration is bounded by. So these are the limits of y, and this is function of y. That means these are the limits of x. So these are this what? So bounded by y is equal to 0, y is equal to a, x is equal to minus a square minus y square, and what x is equal to 0. Okay. Now this is what y is equal to 0, y is equal to a. This is what if you take the square of this one, right? So this is what x square plus y square is equal to a square, right? And x is equal to 0. Now see here, we'll draw the figure. Okay. So now this is a circle. This circle is here. This is your circle. So this is your y axis. This is your origin. This is your axis. Right. So this is radius. Y is equal to a is this line. Y is equal to this line. Okay. So x is equal to 0 means your y axis. And this, so that means your region of the integration is only this, in the first quadrant, is only the first quadrant. Oh, it is what minus, this minus, that means this will not. So here what, their strip is parallel, these limits are x, that means strip is parallel to x axis. So I will start from here what, no limit is mine, that means this is your region of the integration. Not in the first quadrant, it is in the second quadrant. But here what, here minus root of a square to plus a square, right? So here region of the integration is this now. Okay. Now here what, put x is equal to r cos theta, put x is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta. Okay, so dx dy, so here dA is not given, so this is r dr d theta. Okay, so then your limit of the integration is, limit of theta and limit of r is very important here. Okay, so limit of, so I is equal to limit. So here what, limit of theta is what, pi by 2 to pi by 2 to pi now. This is pi by 2 to pi. Pi by 2 to pi. Pi by 2 to pi. And the radius is what? Radius is this is what here? Radius is 0 to a. No problem for radius now. 0 to a. Okay. So here what? Pi by 2 to pi. This is your pi. Pi by 2 to pi. So that means already we have taken the radius is always positive. So it will not minus a to this. Okay. So this is what 2. So then what is your integral? Here I erase that. So x square is what? R square cos square theta, y is r sin theta, y is r sin theta, and your r sin theta. This is what again r d theta, dr d theta. Okay, so first we will simplify this. Pi by 2 to pi. How many r are there? So this is r square, this is r, and this r to the power 4 now. 0 to 2, r to the power 4. Cos square theta, sin theta, dr d theta, dr d theta. Now see here, the limits are constant. Limits are constant. This is the product of the function of r and theta. So I can split this. Okay, so this is what I will write for 0 to pi, r into 4. Yeah, then I will write this is what pi by 2 to pi. This is cos square theta. So cos square theta. I can write here minus. Okay, and I can write this is what minus theta d theta. Why? Because derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. So we'll apply this formula now. What? F of x to to the power n into f prime x dx is same as f of x to the power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. Here f of x is cos x now. Here f of x is cos x. Derivative of cos x is this. So you have to increase only the power of cos and divide by the 3 only. Easily this is integrable then. This is what minus r to the power 5 upon 5. So this is what 0 to 2. Then what we have to increase the power by 1 upon 3 pi by 2 to pi now. So if you put here lower limit, it is 0. If you put here lower limit, cos pi by 2 is 0. Right? So only I have to put the upper limit only in both. So this is what minus 2 to the power 5 is 32 upon this. Okay. So now here what if you put pi by 2 this you have to put only the cos pi. Cos pi is minus, right? And minus 1 cube is again minus. So this is what minus 1 by 3. So this is what 32 upon 15 is your required answer. Oh, this is not 0 to 2. This is 0 to a actually. This is 0 to a. This is 0 to a. 0 to a. So this is what a raised to 5. This is a raised to 5. Okay. So minus minus becomes plus. So this is what a raised to 5 upon 15. This will be the correct answer. Okay. Note that this is not 0 to 2. Your radius is what your circle is x square plus y square is equal to a square. So your radius is range of the radius is 0 to a. So okay. So here what a raised to 15 upon 15. A raised to 5 upon 15 is the correct answer. Okay. So I hope that you understand how to solve double integral with the help of the polar coordinate. So easily you can integrate double integral with the help of the polar coordinate. So when you can apply the polar coordinate if your region is the circular region only. Okay. So no double integral. The integral is not important. The function is not integral here. Region is the integration. If your region is the circular region, then only you can apply the polar form. So I hope that you understand in the both the lectures you understand is how to evaluate the double integral with the help of the polar coordinates. So you solve these problems independently so that you will understand how to solve the polar problem. Okay. So double integral with the polar coordinates. Okay. So we'll stop here.